It will surely rank with Woodstock in the history of popular music happenings. The concert last Saturday of one of the great singing teams of the 60s, Simon and Garfunkel, in Central Park in New York City. It was a benefit for Central Park, and it was their first time together after a separation of 11 years. Naturally, all kinds of questions were raised about the future. 500,000 people came to that concert. Here with a special look at this special musical event is Geraldo Rivera. Geraldo?
Thanks, Hugh. It's not like they haven't been around. For the last decade, Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel have, of course, remained in the public eye with their movies and their music. They just haven't been together. But it was together that we first met and fell in love with their very special sound, so I had a dream, me and about 500,000 other people, last Saturday night in Central Park. We dreamed we saw Simon and Garfunkel together again, in concert.
I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination.
From the moment it was announced, the intense interest of the press made it clear this wasn't going to be just a concert. An event was in the making. America's super act of the 60s, Simon and Garfunkel, were coming back to perform together. When I interviewed Paul on the day before the concert, hundreds of thousands of people were already expected.
What is the motivating emotion, then, you think, for all those hundreds of thousands of people? I mean, how would you explain their reason for being there?
Well, you got the free aspect. I think that starts off. I think that's an inducement right there.
He's kidding, of course. The desire to see them together again in concert was motivated by a lot more than simple economics. Their music described and defined a turbulent, but also idealistic and romantic time in our history.
Let us be lovers, we'll marry our fortunes together. I've got some real estate here in my bag. So we bought a pack of cigarettes and Mrs. Wagner pies and walked off to look for a man.
We were very much a part of a lot of people's lives when they were growing up. And, you know, the music that we like in our adolescence and, you know, 20s, around in that tends to be the music that you like through life. That's the music that you get sentimental over when you say to whoever you say it to, remember that.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
I remember the 60s as being very rich and, you know, idealistic.
Is that part of the reason for the scope of what's happening in the park?
I don't know what the scope of what's happening in the park. You know, we'll see tomorrow. We don't know what this event is. We'll see. See.
Everyone expected it would be big, but no one figured just how big. Despite the gray and overcast day, 500,000 people filled the great lawn of New York Central Park to overflowing. It was the largest concert audience for a single act in the history of the country, and everyone was